Hello Cowboys Nation, welcome to another video, and without further ado, let's get to another round of news from America's team. Cowboys quarterback bolts Dallas to join $260 million star on NFL contender. The Dallas Cowboys are in the market for a new backup quarterback as Cooper Rush is on the move. Dallas is now in danger of losing both Rush and Trey Lance in NFL free agency, potentially leaving Dak Prescott as the lone quarterback on the roster, outside of Will Grier. Rush has agreed to terms with the Baltimore Ravens, where the veteran will likely be the favorite to win the backup quarterback gig behind Lamar Jackson. A new backup for Lamar Jackson, former Cowboys free agent QB Cooper Rush reached agreement today on a 2-year contract worth up to $12.2 million with the Baltimore Ravens, per me and at Jay Fowler ESPN. ESPN's Adam Schefter detailed in a March 16, 2025, message on X, deal negotiated by at Equity Sports CEO Chris Cabot. Jackson's 5-year, $260 million contract indicates the star will be the team's franchise quarterback for the foreseeable future, at least through the 2027 NFL season. Yet, as Rush experienced with Prescott in Dallas, all it takes is one unfortunate play for the backup quarterback to be called upon to run the offense for an extended period of time. The Cowboys may target a quarterback in 2025 NFL Draft. Even before the news of Rush's departure, the Cowboys publicly discussed the team's desire to select a quarterback in the 2025 NFL Draft. Lance remains unsigned, but Cowboys Chief Operating Officer Stephen Jones hinted that the former highly touted quarterback is likely on the move as well. "You know, I think one of our goals is to get a young quarterback in the draft," Jones explained to the Dallas Morning News' David Moore on February 24. "I don't know where that's going to be. That's why we gave a 4th-round pick for Trey. It seems like all the quarterbacks, even guys we have in the 4th round, go in the 1st. They always go so much higher than what you think." How the Ja'Marr Chase deal could affect the Cowboys' off-season plans. The Dallas Cowboys have spent more money this off-season than in recent history. They will spend much more depending on how soon the front office wants to extend defensive end Micah Parsons. Cleveland Browns defensive end Myles Garrett agreed to a new deal last week that made him the wealthiest non-quarterback in the NFL, earning $40 million annually. On Sunday night, the Cincinnati Bengals surpassed that number with a new deal for their star wide receiver, Ja'Marr Chase. Breaking down the new deal for Chase, he surpasses Garrett, making $40.25 million. It was only a matter of time before Parsons was in the conversation for highest-paid non-quarterback in the NFL. Before the season ended, Parsons mentioned he wanted to finalize a contract sooner rather than later, allowing the team to concentrate on free agency spending. Thus far, those conversations have been minimal and have yet to advance to a contract proposal. Even before Garrett signed his deal, Las Vegas Raiders defensive end Max Crosby signed an extension giving him $35.5 million a year. No one knows for sure if the Parsons plan was always to hold out for some of the league stars to raise his eventual price tag, but the way he's talked about in the past, all he was looking for was enough money for a lake house. Last year, the front office waited until the last minute to finalize deals with CeeDee Lamb and Dak Prescott. It's puzzling to many that they continue to do business this way. With the Chase deal done, Trey Hendrickson remains the only player who could potentially surpass his teammate as the highest-paid player who does not play quarterback. However, Hendrickson is not on the same level as Parsons, despite leading the league in sacks in 2024. Parsons is a younger player with his prime right in front of him. The asking price for the Cowboys' All-Pro pass rusher could exceed $40.5 million a year. Did Cowboys sign next Jordan Lewis in underrated defensive back? While selectively aggressive could be interpreted as making a splash for a big name in external free agency, just as important is the splashes made internally to bring guys back. The Dallas Cowboys have had success both ways so far. With the loss to key defensive specialists like edge rusher DeMarcus Lawrence and cornerback Jordan Lewis, owner Jerry Jones and the front office have made moves to fill the correct holes. At defensive back, the potential replacement for Lewis came easiest, because he was already inside the building. Dallas brought back secondary help by re-signing Israel Mukumu on a one-year contract. After Lewis became the highest-paid nickel cornerback in the NFL, 3-year, $30 million with the Jacksonville Jaguars, the Cowboys needed depth before looking for a surefire upgrade. Mukumu could be both, walking into an opportunity to contribute immediately. Izzy is a fan favorite who has played safety and cornerback with the Cowboys, but not as much as Cowboys Nation would have liked. In 2025, Mukumu will be in his 5th season in Dallas after being drafted in the 6th round in 2021 out of South Carolina. He did not play his rookie season, but has seen action in at least 14 games each of the last 3 years. Dallas has traded for former Buffalo Bills cornerback Kaiir Elam, but will still need more help beyond that. Mukumu has the ability to step in anywhere in the secondary whenever he is asked. He can play any position in the defensive backfield at any time. According to PFF, Mukumu, who at 6'4" towers over the smallish Lewis, played more often in the slot last season with 92 snaps at nickel and only 41 on the perimeter. That familiarity with the position will be a huge help to defensive coordinator Matt Eberflus as he finds the next Jordan Lewis at nickel corner. Despite not finding a solid role on the field so far, other than on special teams, Mukumu still has a chance to build off what was a career year last season. He finished with career highs in games played, 17, total tackles, 19, interceptions, 2, and passes defended, 2, in 2024. Look for the Cowboys to still flirt with drafting a defensive back in next month's NFL draft, but the re-signing of Mukumu is a great start to filling the void at cornerback. Give your opinion in the comments, like and subscribe to the channel. See you later.